Hey, good after. I was going to say afternoon, but it's 12 o'clock, almost straight up and down. And as promised, I'm Carla Webb, Christian life coach, and I have a guest on this Facebook Live and Instagram Live with me today. This is Sharon Sexton-Lyle, who is a dear friend of mine. We've known each other for a very long time, and she has introduced me to something that I'm very passionate about. And we are going to be hosting a presentation and a free event called The Miracle of Hemp this Thursday. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on. But I wanted to bring Sharon on because she's the one who introduced me to full spectrum hemp oil. And I wanted to, she does a much better job of explaining it than what I do. So I was going to bring her on and do a little interview so she can explain to us about the miracle of hemp. So first of all, Sharon,
yes,
what is your professional background?
Well, I appreciate you inviting me on to do this, Carla. As I had already told you, I am way out of my comfort zone doing these
She's
live.
never done a Facebook Live before, so she's a little freaked out. So everybody, let her know that you're kind and you're generous and that you're here and you want the best for her. So.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I am a family nurse practitioner. I have been in nursing since I was 17 years old. I won't give you how many years that is because you can do the math, but it's been nearly 40 years I've been in nursing. But I've been a nurse practitioner for 17 years now, and I also do faith community nursing. So being able to serve others from a health aspect has just been a passion of mine since I was a child. And so the more tools that I have, the better job that I can do. And not to sound corny, but I always try to do everything that I do to be in service to my Lord.
Absolutely. I think both of our mottos is to serve God and to serve others. Absolutely. And that's why I think we are such dear friends, is because we both have the same heart and the same passion for serving God and serving others. And so anytime we come across something that we think is going to help other people, we want to share it with everybody.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're doing with this full spectrum hemp oil. So how did you get introduced to Ultracell?
Well, I had a very good friend, a nursing friend, who shares some health problems with me. And she brought it to me knowing what the possibilities were. At that point, I had tried a couple of other CBD type products with little results. I had done some research on the different pharmacological aspects of CBD, but had not really understood the difference between CBD and full spectrum hemp. Mm-hmm. Also, I had not really even been introduced to the endocannabinoid system.
Oh, it's saying they can't really hear us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Try turning that up.
All right. What I'm afraid of is, have you been able to hear anything that we've said so far? That is the question.
Yeah.
Have we been able to hear anything that we've said? All right. Let us know if we need to recap some things, and we'll go back and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But
sounds good.
Okay. All right. Now hopefully our volume is turned up and you can hear us just fine. All right. So you had a friend in the nursing field that introduced this to you, and you had tried some other CBD products. All right.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was saying, I had studied it and looked into it from the perspective of pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, from a medicine standpoint, for lack of a better way to put it. And I had not really learned much about the endocannabinoid system. Mm-hmm. So when Mary Ellen Ziliak is who introduced me to this, brought this.
Shout out to Mary Ellen.
Yay, Mary Ellen.
Thank
yes.
you.
Amen. But anyway, when she approached me with this, I was kind of with the attitude of why not? Mm-hmm. It was something that she felt passionate about, and that she was kind enough to share it with me. So that was basically my attitude. But once I started using it and I was seeing life-changing results in myself, I started studying it more from why does this work as opposed to how does this work?
Okay, well, so explain to us, why then are you so passionate about ultracell in particular and full spectrum hemp oil?
Well, frankly, it's changed my life. I have been doing.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
I hear that a lot.
And it is true, and it's different for every person. But I am actually enjoying my summer this year. I have not enjoyed a summer for 5 or 6 years.
So why are you enjoying it this summer? What are you able to do this summer that you weren't before?
I tolerate the heat better.
Okay.
My endurance is better. My mood is better. My sleep is better. My balance is better. My overall feeling of well-being is better. Again, just yesterday, I had somebody approach me who hadn't seen me in a while, and they comment that I just move about a room better. It's just the flow of my muscle movements is better. Yeah. So.
Well, for me, I started taking it because I was having some sleep issues, and some other issues. We have to be very careful about what we say on here.
That's right. That's right. We do not diagnose.
We don't diagnose or anything.
Treat disease.
But I personally was having some issues with sleep, along with some other things that were causing me not to sleep, and that is one of the. I am sleeping like a baby, and which when you get a good night's sleep, then that affects other aspects of your life and how you feel and your health. And so getting a good night's rest. And I can say I have so much energy, and it's like, is it because I'm getting enough sleep now, or is it because of the hemp oil, or is it both?
It's both.
And I feel a lot more balanced. Not just physically balanced, but I feel emotionally, spiritually balanced since I've been taking it for a while.
Yeah, that's the role of the endocannabinoid system, is to balance. It is responsible for homeostasis in the body.
Yeah, so you bring up the endocannabinoid system. So what are you going to be talking about on Thursday? We have an event, a free public event at Boonville Public Library this Thursday, August 16th. Doors are open. Registration starts at 6:30, and the presentation starts at 7. So what are you're going to be presenting the science behind it, because she's a professional and I'm not. So what are we going to be talking about on Thursday?
Several things. First of all, let me say that we have a bigger room than we had last month. We had a meeting a few weeks ago, and it was quite tight in there, but that was a good problem to have.
We have plenty of space.
But we have a bigger room. But in any case, the goals of the talk are to explain what is the endocannabinoid system and why is it important to us. What is hemp, and what is the difference between hemp and marijuana? A lot of people here, huge difference. But they are both in the cannabis species. So people hear cannabis, they automatically think marijuana. This product has 0.0% THC in it. And
so sorry, folks, you're not going to be getting high.
Yeah, sorry.
If you're wanting to use it for that this is not going to be the product.
You need to go to another meeting if that's the case. Absolutely. But what do the phytocannabinoids that are found in hemp, how do they modulate, or how do they help balance the body's natural endocannabinoids?
Okay, see why she's presenting the science part. Big words.
Yeah, $50 words just to make us sound smart. And then lastly, and maybe most importantly, is how is ultracell special? Why is ultracell different than the other hemp or CBD products that are on the market?
Yeah, because you'll notice each time I say it, I always say full spectrum hemp oil, because there is a difference between full spectrum hemp oil and CBD oil.
Absolutely.
A big difference.
A big difference.
Big difference.
And there's also a big difference in the way that it's grown and manufactured as well.
Awesome.
So we will be covering all of that on Thursday. So We would be welcome to see you, answer any questions that you might have, and be a little bit more detailed and specific about some of the things that we're seeing with it.
Yeah, and so this Thursday evening, Boonville Public Library, open to anybody. It is a free event unless you're an ambassador. So ambassadors who are watching this, it will be $10 for you. But it'll be there at 6:30 to register. Presentation will start promptly at 7,
Yes,
and we'll have you in and out in an hour.
Yes.
We don't want to keep you. We appreciate you taking the time, and we won't waste your time. But we'll get you the information, and we will get you educated, and then we will get you out of there.
And then we'll be available to answer questions or spend one-on-one time with anybody who wants to invest more than that 45 to 60 minutes.
Absolutely.
So we want to be respectful of your time, but we also want to get your questions answered.
Yeah, so we will stick around for those who have particular questions, and for those of you who want to get out, then we'll follow up. We will follow up with you.
Absolutely.
And but we just want to present the information, educate the community, and serve God and serve others.
Amen.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you got to hear everything. And we will see you Thursday night. If you have any questions, you can message either myself or Sharon, and we'd be happy to answer those questions for you.
Absolutely.
So see you guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and we got to end it up here too. Yay. That was not, see, that wasn't bad.
No, until you go back and listen and watch the recording, and then I'm gonna go.